I was rejected by every publisher for the title of my book. They loved what was in it, they just didn't want the title. And quite frankly, like I said, I wasn't writing it to write a cookbook. I wrote it because I was, you know, uh, putting recipes down for somebody, and I thought, why not see if anyone wants it? And the only condition was that it would have a title with Palestine in it. So if no one was going to publish it, I didn't care. I would just keep it for myself. And then it eventually got published with an amazing publisher, Jackie Small, who is still like a very good friend of mine. She's fantastic. She's fierce. She was the first person who didn't block me, didn't want to change anything. She learned about Palestine. She didn't really know what she did know, and she's not stupid. She knew, but she didn't really go into the details that much until I showed her what they were doing, what they had done, what happened to us. And she was just like, let's do this, you know, and everybody else was like, yeah, let's do this, but let's call it like cherry blossoms and orange water. I'm like, no, what does that mean? It doesn't even mean anything. So we did that. She published it, and it just did so well. And for me, like I said, if I just sold a copy, I would have been happy. But they sold a lot of copies. And my publisher in America, Michel Beck from Interlink Books, he called me and he was just like, I've been doing this for so long. He publishes loads of Palestinian books and other books as well that are fantastic. But he said to me, it's the first time to have a Palestinian cookbook and a Palestinian name, me, and the word Palestine on the front of a book and in the New York Times top 10 books um, ever that he's had. And I was just like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, no, no, no. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've been doing this for decades, and it's the first time I sent a book to them that they actually wrote about and put it as a book to buy and look forward to, and the recipes are authentic and then it took me like a day or two to kind of let it sink in. And I was so proud to be that person and to have it, you know, get past that, because the New York Times are famously not pro-Palestine. So it was a really big deal once I started going into the details and seeing that it was actually quite an important moment. And yeah, the rest is history, really.